got no home, so I'm hoping for woe. Solo in the solo, come down on the paper, sizzle at the bottom if you don't know. But you when I throw bones, from up on the skeleton, goes hidden in my front.
What up guys, so by the title of the video you can probably tell something's arrived, and the fact that the R33 is here at the house for the first time in pretty much the entire time I've been here. I've never had this car over here, it's always been down the driveway at my parents'. So as you can obviously tell, the bumper's sitting there ready. So the body kit, well, part of the body kit has arrived. So I've had this bumper for a while, you guys might have noticed it from some of the Instagram photos. I've got to finish this bonnet, so I will be doing a video on this because it's a commonly asked question. Is you cannot buy for under $2,000 that I have found a fiberglass or carbon fiber bonnet for a Series 2 coupe. They just don't exist. Don't know why. They do spec 1, don't know why they don't do spec 2, but it is what it is. I don't control that. So I've got side skirts here, I've got the bank bumper here, I've got the rear half of the wide body for this side ready to go on. So pretty much everything's going to be test fitted. The body kit's going to be trimmed. I've got to adjust this side, so if you can, might be a bit hard to see. So if you can see here where my hand is, there's a body line that runs, you sort of get a light on it, it's right there. It sits there. Now the body line for the actual car body is up here. So there's about a centimetre that I have to move this. So got to get some boys around, we've got to tweak this panel here a bit and get the body lines to line up, rivet it back on, go through, fill all this in. So we've got to fill underneath, I've got to trim all under here because there's literally about that much excess fiberglass in here. Got to trim this back, I've got to come around here and sort of work out how to fill this part here, because as you can see there's quite a, like, I can fit my fingers in there. These are 50mm wide body rears, so obviously this is quite a common thing. I might fill it with bog and match it, sort of make it so it slims down and looks semi-factory. I haven't worked it out completely yet, but as you can see, like, the actual shape and how far it sticks out looks quite nice. Yeah, so I'll go over and give you a rundown of the kit. It's pretty much, it's the same as what it had on it. I got to water blast the car, I've got to water blast the engine bay, get and degrease it. I've got to order the hard racing rear arms, so I'm going full adjustable rear arms with on it. I've got full camber arm set coming. I'll do hard racing front camber. Pretty much the entire thing's going to be fully adjustable. Eventually I'll be going GDR diff and everything else, so I'll have a two-way in it or something along those lines, but that's another video and another couple $1,000. So come over here. So here we have the Dulop style side skirt, so the exact same as the ones I had on it when I crashed. And we've got the top secret back bumper, the exact same. I've got the venting guards coming, so these were sent by the same seller, as well as the front guards. Somehow the front guards ended up in Christchurch, so I won't be here to receive them, but they have been told to leave them at my grandparents', so that's all good. Got the other half of the wide body here. Now all this body kit except that panel and the other half of the wide body was all by Luxury Sports. A big shout out to them, they did me a good deal on it. Shipping was cheap, awesome guys to deal with. I brought it on the Sunday, it was shipped on the Monday, and it arrived on the Tuesday. So awesome guys to deal with, I'll link them below. I brought 3 or 4 kits through them over the last 3 years. This will be 2 kits for this. I brought front guards and different bits and pieces for other cars and people, and they've always done me a good deal. Never had issues with shipping, never had issues with the packing, just genuine 100% guys to deal with, and big shout out to them. So yeah, what else is there for this car? Things we need to fix. So as you guys know, I crashed it, stowed this front end in, we've pulled it all out, we've put a new front cut in out of a Series 1. So the only difference between Series 1 and 2 is there's a bar that comes between here, the angle's different, so you can't run Series 2 headlights in it. I did think about running Series 1, so The front guards would have been fine. The headlights I would have run Series 1 headlights. That side there I would have just done the same thing and done the stitch welds and put new welds on. Then I could have run a vented bonnet and a GDR grille. But why would I do that when I can buy a fiberglass GDR grille that fits, run the black in a Series 2 headlights, and I am currently looking at buying Series 3 headlights. So I need the Series 2 holes for the Series 3 headlights. I could be wrong on that, someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I love the look of Series 3 headlights. Just the way they sit, the way they looks really good to me. Front end wise, I was going to run a full GK Tech lock kit. I can't, so I rang around all the certifiers, rang NZTA, found I can't certify a lock kit in a street legal car because they're a motorsport modification. So pretty much the car will be going for full cert, then with front adjustable arms, and then I'll be putting the GK Tech lower control arm in and extended tie rod ends and all that crap. Suspension wise, I'll be running either BC Golds, or I'll be looking at other options for suspension. I want it to sit a bit lower, I want it to be a bit firmer because it's quite boaty in the front. But again, this is not going to be a drift car, so this will be a show car that I can drive around and enjoy. I don't want to crash it again because it's been over a year and thousands of dollars later to rebuild the damn thing. So I'm building a car that is going to be for drifting and that I can just beat on and not care. So that's for a future video. Interior wise, the back seats are out and pretty much all the stuff out of the engine bay and that is in here. Needs a new steering wheel because this one's shot, so I'll probably get that from Japan or somewhere like that and just replace it because the leather's peeled and it feels horrible. And someone told me that I'll fail cert on this, so I want to get rid of it, and then after cert I'll go through and put a aftermarket wheel on it, which I'll be getting from my drop shipping store. If you guys didn't know, I'm setting up a drop shipping store. Hopefully it's going live on New Year's Eve. I'm having a few issues with some sellers and shipping rates and all that kind of stuff, but there will be a store going live at some point, either New Year's Eve or in the new year. What else are we? Brake wise, I'm going to go 5 stud. I sold the conversion I had, which was a small brake 5 stud, because I'm buying new hubs, new bearings, pretty much going to do everything brand new, new rotors, and I'm looking at Wilwood calipers or other options for calipers because show car, who doesn't want expensive calipers? And that's about it. So, oh, the other one is I want to find, if anyone knows where they are, you can buy, I've seen Adam LZ have them on his 32, the mirrors that come out with the hole in the middle, so they're not adjustable like this. If anyone knows where to buy some for a 33, let me know. I don't care what the price is, I want to see it. So if you know where they are, get at me, send me a link, send me a message, send me photos, whatever. Don't care if they're in New Zealand, Australia, Germany, Japan, America, doesn't bother me. I just want to see it. I know they made them in the 90s and I can't find any. So if someone finds some, let me know. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. Massive shout out to you guys. 2019's been a massive year. In the video about the computer breakdown, I go into the background of the channel and show you a few things that you don't actually see, so you can see how much in the last year we've grown. So it's jumped over 10,000 views in